Okay. Okay. Whew. This is the Handicapable Black Woman Throne Room. My view of humanity is a whole new tea, and some of y'all within humanity are cray cray. Oh my, okay, here we go. And if you're new, hi, hello. Yeah, I'll go over all of my intro later, whatever. Okay, but I listened to this video. Oh, you need to listen to this video. And okay, if you listen to it after, but first, listen to it, or if you do listen to it before, come back because you got to write in the comments section because oh my gosh. Okay. Because one, I, mm, I know from experience how hard dating is. I do. And I know the dating nightmare dating apps are. And I know how men pretend, or, I mean, people, but I've only dated men, so far, whatever, but I know of how the mask people carry while dating. They put a facade of, I'm an amazing person, I'm great, I'm wonderful, I will do anything for you, I'm going to be romantic, I'm going to express your love language, I'm going to cater to you, I'm going to either call you or communicate with you the way that you like or desire or want. I'm going to compromise and I'm going to be forgiving and I'm going to have empathy, sympathy, compassion, friendliness, and just I'm going to throw compliments. I'm going to say I love you just to put a smile on your face, all that stuff. Yes, as you can tell, I've been through it. I have met, especially, okay, well, if you don't know me, I was born with a disability, but doctor said pain was in my head, blah, blah, blah. I got to fast forward because we don't have time. But basically, it was to the point where my family members said that, well, one specifically, but a lot of my family members agreed that as long as I walk like this, no one's ever going to want me, love me, or marry me. And then men would tell me that they would be embarrassed to walk around with someone like me, and or why would you get all this education, why would you be this amazing, but then it's like you walk around like that, that's stupid. Like, I've heard it all, everything. So when it comes to dating, trust me, I know the nightmare. And then being black on top of it. And if you don't know, get a black friend, ask a black friend, ask your black auntie, or the auntie down the street, somebody. Okay. Because, yeah, there's a difference. So, whew, with this video, it showed, like, I believe 4 different phone calls. And, okay. This is that one prisoner who literally killed 2 women. That's why he's in the prison. These are prison phone calls. He is in prison. And yes, okay, yeah, I know everyone deserves to, you know, or they can flip a new leaf and be a new person and yeah, blah, 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 blah. Not all of them, though. Not a lot of them. The ones that I ended up dating, yeah, they had that mask up really well, telling me, yeah, I turned over a new leaf. I'm a new person. I've changed. Next thing you know, no, the only thing that they've changed is that they've changed how they're doing the same activity they did from back in the day. And then even my 7-year ex would brag about doing, like, or he was growing the 420 before 420 was legal, and then smoking it with his mom would brag about it too. So it's a little off topic, but on topic because like when people say, oh, they're gonna change and oh, it's gonna be different and stuff. This man killed 2 people, 2 women, and I've watched quite a few videos on him. He is not good with women, which is evident because Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I just remembered. YouTube doesn't like that word, so you know what? It might not be monetized. I don't. I'm not even like monetized anyway, so I'll get over it. He eliminated two women from this earth. He eliminated them, and with one of them, he ran over her, backed up, like repeatedly, repeatedly. And he keeps telling this woman, I love you more. I love you. I love you more. Let's go to a Build-A-Bear workshop place. Or why don't, well, he can't go. Why don't you go to a Build-A-Bear shop and get one of those, get a bear, but get the little heart. And over the phone, I will tell it how much I love you. So then while you're sleeping, I'm like, are you gonna get the Build-A-Bear? Is this gonna be around Halloween season? You get this bear, so then you can get the bear that's maybe like Freddy Krueger, or one of the bears that has a knife to go with it, or something. Or, oh, are you gonna have a Build-A-Bear and get a truck or a car so that like at night it can mimic what he had done to those women? I mean, what are you gonna do? Like, I mean, okay, you can't get a Barbie car because that's gonna be too small. But I mean, there's Tonka, or there's a different brands of like, what you gonna do? What brand? Come on, because I mean, let's be realistic. Let's be realistic that this is what he did with women. And this woman, she's like he one of the phone calls, he was complaining and whining about the treatment in jail and prison. Which, you know what? Yeah, you're human. If they're not if the prisons are going against the rules and not treating you like a human being, shame on them. But every phone call, it's like he's giving her these things to do, these jobs to do. And it's just like, she sounds more like an assistant. But you know what? That's none of my business. But at the same time, it is, because it's just like, is he using you? Is he using you? And I know someone's going to be shipping his clothes to her house, and she's going to be wearing them and taking pictures of herself in them. And I'm just like, this man literally has hate group tattoos on his body. I think one of them is on his face. Yeah, he has one on his face. He literally has a hate group tattoo on his face. So you're dating a bigot. Like, okay, so anybody who is interested in him, because I hear a lot of women are interested in him. If you're interested in him, in my opinion, you're a bigot. In my opinion, you are a straight up bigot. You will never change my mind. If you are attracted to this man, if you want to go out with this man, if you are defending this man, you are nothing but a bigot, because he is sharing, literally, he is sharing on his body his hatred for people who are different than him. He is showing his disgust. He is showing his, like, he will not treat people like me like human beings. He doesn't think much of us. And even when he was talking about one of the lawyers with the stutter and things, it's like, you know what? Yes, he has a disability, but even though he has a stutter, he got through law school and now he's a lawyer. He's the one defending you, but you're the one with the attitude and don't appreciate it. That's what it sounds like to me. But that's just my opinion. But it's like this guy's going around acting like, I don't know. The phone calls was just aggravating because, okay. It's, usually I go by the three strikes you're out. But when you have two hate group tattoos, I mean, even one, you're like, no, I'm good. Because whenever, if we ever meet up at your house, or if you say you're gonna take me out to dinner, I'm gonna be looking around, seeing if there's trees with nooses on them. That's what I'm gonna be doing, because I don't trust you. And so yeah, that means I will never be on a date with you. But yeah, but he has not one but two of them. Each one is a strike. Each one is a strike. But then he eliminated two women from this earth, not one, two. And he hunted, like he hunted them down, in my opinion. But yeah, he he literally eliminated these women and did it with such a profound hatred, like with what it seems, with how it appears. But not one, two. One strike for each. That's two strikes. That's four strikes already. That's four strikes already. And I don't have to know anything else about him. Two hate tattoos. And eliminating two women from this earth. But you really think, yeah, you really think that, like, if you want to go out to dinner with him, that tells me a lot about you. And me to being so disgusted with him, it proves why I have the dating standards that I have. Because like with majority of the list, he does not meet any of them. No, no. And that whole, like, he's romanticizing everything. And oh, she's even, I think she's either renting or she has a house now, but she's literally loading up different rent like real estate apps on her phone because she's going to buy a house closer to the prison so she can go and see him every weekend. And then she's going to rent a hotel room on those weekends. Do you know how much money that costs? Like, okay, are there no men on any of these dating apps that you can go seek? You like, there's no one at these bowling alleys. There's no one at the library, the bookstore, a Target, or it's like, well, I mean, well, if you're dating him, like, I'm just guessing. I'm just guessing. You're probably voting Republican. I mean, if you're a Democrat and dating him, oh my gosh, let's pray. Ho. I mean, do what you do, boo. And like, yeah, everyone vote and everything, but it would, I, I would be, I mean, I probably won't be too shocked because I keep seeing and hearing about these women writing him and sending him provocative pictures. And I'm just like, are we all seeing the same person? It's like, is it like maybe I have the wrong dating standards? Because I mean, I thought having someone that didn't go to prison or jail was a good thing. I didn't know I was supposed to look for somebody who has, because I've dated many of them, and oh, it's really funny because two or three of them broke up with me because they felt guilty because, well, and it was during COVID too. But two of them were still doing what they were doing. But since it was during COVID, we didn't really meet face to face yet. And the third one, we did meet face to face. He asked me to be his girlfriend, but then he felt guilty because, well, I showed him, I think my fourth or fifth children's books that I just published. And then he felt really bad because he was just like, I would never want you to be in the car with me, and then we get pulled over and you have no idea, and then I get you in trouble. And I'm just like, so you lied to me? So you lied to me. But then men on dating apps turn around and call me stuck up and shallow when I don't want to go to prison. I don't want to go to jail. I've been busting my butt off. I've been starting my own business. I have my 3 degrees, 3 certifications. I have been trying, like with my disability, trying to make sure that I have my life together and I have hobbies and interests that is separate from anything else I do. And again, starting my own business. I want to be able to be independent, free, And without any of that drama, it's like I didn't know that that was a bad thing, because a lot of men write me acting as though I am crazy for not being willing to date men who have been in prison. And I used to, but I've learned, I'm like, you know what? More majority of them either try to use me, or they try to take advantage, or they try to figure out a way to put their crimes on me. Because even with Mr. Lakaki, if you guys like have watched previous episodes, remember the breadstick episode when he took me to Olive Garden? Yeah, he literally took my vehicle on purpose. And I still wonder if he was hoping we get pulled over. But if we got pulled over, since it was my car, then I would automatically have charges against me, even though knew nothing about it. But the police, he even said, "You're black, the cops aren't going to believe you." But it's just crazy how I'm trying to live my best life, and it's like, I understand some men who go to prison, they made a mistake, they get out, they're trying to start over. And I congratulate them. I want the best for them. Some of them are found innocent. That like, yeah, we all know what the cops were originally. They were the slave catchers. So trust me. And also, if you know how the cops pulled me over because my graduation tassel was on my mirror. He emptied out my bag in the car, told me to get out the car, and for 15 minutes fondled me. Yeah, that was right around Flint, Michigan. Yeah, yeah. I will never forget that. But back then, this was like right after, like 1 or 2 years after I finished college. We still didn't have smartphones. I didn't know about like asking the officer for his badge number or anything like that. And part of me wonders, since he didn't give me a ticket, is this even in his log? Because if it's not, there's no way for me to track it. Because I wanted to see if maybe I could track it. Because if I could, I want to find out who that jerk was. Because I want to take him to court, but since so much time, and the police officer's just going to be like, prove it. And I don't have any proof. I don't think so. Like, if I could find the information for my ex, but anyway, that other time I got pulled over, yeah, he followed me for 15 minutes. I did nothing wrong. He didn't catch me for speeding, or not turning my lights on, or turning on my turning signal, or running a light, any of that. He followed me all the way until I got home, into my driveway, opened up the garage door. I opened my door, and right when I opened the door, he turns on his lights, telling me to close my door and to open up my window. And then his excuse was that my brake lights didn't work, even though I just got an oil change, and the oil change people checked my lights, everything worked. And then the next morning, when I told my father, he went out and checked my lights, put a brick on it and everything was working perfectly. So I know he was lying. I know he was lying. And so I have tried my best to be a great and amazing person. And I have tried giving men who have spent time in prison a second chance. I try to date them because, yes, I am not perfect. And it's really sad, but a lot of men tell me that I have to settle and I have to lower my standards, because since I have a disability, no man that is on my level with education and goals is ever going to want me because I have a disability. And I think it's disgusting, but it seems to be true so far. It's sad, and that's one reason why I'm more focused on creating my business, so I can save enough money so I can just adopt and foster on my own. Because who I will never date a man like this. I will never date a man like that. Literally hate group tattoos on his body. This man does not, and part of me just wonders, once he gets out of prison, are you going to marry him? How long do you think he's going to hold up that mask? It's like, how long do you think this facade is going to be? You keep saying, I love you more and everything. When is that love going to disappear? Because he, without pausing, ran over that woman so many times, chased women around. Because there's a third woman too. So, that's like at least 75% strike. Or to me, it's 100% strike. But since he didn't eliminate her too, it's okay. So it's like it's not an elimination, but he hunted her down to eliminate. So he doesn't care. Like, oh, and he has a special candy addiction. So yeah, that's another strike right there too. But all these women are chasing him. All these women are writing him. All these women are like providing him provocative pictures, trying to become his boo. Boo boo. No, 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 no. Are you it's like, okay. Like I said, I know the dating pool out here is awful. I mean, even the men that try to contact me this past week, who we, like one of them, he was playing video games with his ex-wife, and he has a girlfriend with, like, who was about to have his second child. And it's crazy how so many men with kids keep swiping on me, and then either it's because I don't have any kids, or they want another child and they don't want to deal with a baby daddy, but then they expect me to deal with the baby mama. And I just talked about this a couple episodes ago too, and I'm going to talk a whole lot more about it, but it's just really funny how there were a few men this week who, oh, I want to call you. Oh, can I Snapchat? Oh, you're amazing. Oh, you don't. Oh, yeah, you don't have kids. Yeah, Yeah, that's what really got me. You don't have kids, and I would love to put a kid in you. Can I put a kid in you? What the actual, like, what? Okay, this is our first time on the phone, and you're asking if you can put a kid in me. Oh, better than the prison guy. It's still a no, but better than the prison. Like this hate group tattooed eliminated 2 women prison inmate guy. Better than that. But still no, no, no. Oh my gosh, I don't know, it's just even like back to the Build-A-Bear. It's like he is trying to create all of this romance, all of these like ways to gifts and to just I don't know how, like, to me, I'm just like, is this love bombing? Because each voice, like, each recording of the phone call just kind of seems like so much. You know how much I love you. You know what? You know what? I love you. I love you more. You know I love you more. I'm going to record my voice on that heart, and so you can listen to it, say it every day. Oh, you're going to wear my boxers? Oh, you're going to wear my clothing? Oh, I want to see you wear my clothing. This is at like all of this. This was said in the phone call. And oh, you're going to visit me every week. Oh, you're going to buy your house, or you're going to buy a house for me. You're going to sell your other house or end your lease at the other house so you can stay near me and see me every weekend. And I'm just, yeah, lady, come on now. Come on now. After, like, if he wasn't in prison, you might be number 3. I don't like saying it, but I'm just being, I'm saying what my point of view is, in my opinion, because what's going to stop him is what's going to stop, like, once the love dries up, once the love evaporates, once it gets tired and old, he may just eliminate the love, and he may turn that love no more. So, okay, it's like there's probably more that I want to say on it, but at the same time, I'm just still like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my, like listening to the whole thing. I understand because the dating pool is absolutely horrid and awful, but at the same time, oh my gosh, I went to the bottom of the barrel because of my disability, but it looked like she dug a grave and kept going. Like it's almost like if she had dug 2 or 3 more like feet deeper, she would have been able to say hello to the devil. That's how far deep she dug. That's how far deep she went to try to find, like, no, 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 no. But let me know what you think. Let me know what your opinion is. It's like, am I being too rough on her? And because also I want to know, what was her past dating life like? Is she divorced? Did she just end a long-term relationship? Did a lot of men use her like men kept using me? Especially once they, like, I worked 2 or 3 jobs, and so gas money or for their kids or whatever. Like, I understand, like, whatever the situation, I can probably understand, especially emotional and financial. Well, we don't say that A word, so trauma. Like, yeah, I've already said the K word a couple times. So I'm like, yeah, this ain't getting monetized. But I don't know. I just don't know how we got to this level. I don't know how we've come to a point where it's just sad. But I'm going to be showing so many more dating nightmares so you kind of understand how I feel about this guy. And again, yes, I know people can turn over a new leaf, they can change it, everything like that. But the way he did it, especially for the second person that got eliminated, he repeatedly, he acted like she was just a rag to be torn to bits. And then he chased that other one, like cops had to literally stop, and he ran away from the cops too. But he literally chased the second person that got away. But anyway, okay, enough. This is the Handicapable Black Woman Throne Room. I am a woman, I am of color, and I am handicapable. But most importantly, I am human. And I am never going to dig a grave that deep in order to find a man. I mostly just wanted a man so I can have kids with. But now that I'm at a point where I'm just like, I'm not that desperate. I'm just getting my businesses together. I'm working on me so I can be the best me I can be to live my best life so that I can adopt and I can show genuine, true love. But be the best you can and be patient with love and let people be patient with you. Patience goes both ways, but also be careful out there. Some of these guys, okay, I'll end it there, but just know some of these people, he's literally got hate group tattoos on his body. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Ooh.